Hey, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you guys. So, as I was shuffling the cards, two cards literally just dropped out. Like they did not even want to be in the deck. They wanted to be seen and they came out together. We got the King of Spring, which talks about innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. It says a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. And then we also got the Chariot, which is fucking awesome. It means success. It says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So for some of you, you guys are taking action. That's what the King of Wands is all about. Taking action towards whatever endeavors that mean the most to you. You're all fired up, you're passionate, you're excited. And when you do that, you're going to have other people championing your cause. Couldn't even say that word. But this is you going full speed ahead in whatever it is that you are trying to bring to the table. So let's go ahead and keep shuffling and see how that pans itself out. We got Five of Summer. Trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Don't worry about it. You're going to be just fine. Five of Cups is no use crying over spilt milk. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? Whoa, two more cards just popped out. Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. And center of the reading, we've got the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. There's that word again. And it's clarifying the Chariot, which talks about success. Right there. Success. And we have, where is that word? Success. Right there. Okay? Success. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Be a leader. Be a champion of your own cause. And in doing so, you will be successful. I see you, doing well financially. Whatever it is that you're going after, you're going to make money doing it. And this is where you are sitting in your power and people are really looking up to you for your wise whatever it is, whatever you're wise at. Everybody's going to be something different, but that's only if you take action, not if you're just sitting there doing nothing and have all of these ideas that you're just keeping to yourself because you're too afraid. The Emperor isn't afraid of shit. The Emperor is the one who's within that Chariot, who's going full speed ahead. Okay? The Emperor takes the reins and moves towards whatever it is. He acts first, thinks later. That's Aries energy. Emperor is Aries energy. I'm an Aries ascendant. I know this energy. And speaking of, I am running a vision board course on Sunday. You guys can purchase that over on my website at thefootstepstopeace.com. It's 1 hour. It starts at 8 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, so whatever that time is for you guys and whatever time zone you're watching me from. But I would love it. It's going to be on Canva, so everything is free. You don't have to go get a bunch of crayons or markers or magazines or any of that. Download Canva, download Microsoft Team, and that's where I'm going to be holding it. It's $88, and it's going to be based off of this new moon that we just had in Cancer conjunct Jupiter. So if you guys want to get in on that, it's $88. It's freaking going to be an amazing class. I'm going to use the Oracle. I'm going to talk to you guys about the astrology, where this lands for your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. I hope you guys will join me. Do not forget to comment on this reading and like and share if you guys would. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so now and hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified anytime I post a video. Anyway, enough of that. So we got the Hermit, and the Hermit is a mentor. So it says, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So for some of you, this is about you being a mentor to others. There's a lot of Virgo energy here. We have Cancer energy, Aries energy, fire energy, King of Spring. What else do we have? So the Hermit. Whoa. Okay. These three landed face down. I'm not going to take them. These ones landed face up. We have the Four of Summer, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Okay, then we have the Seven of Winter. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. We got the Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or an adult. And we got the Three of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. I almost feel like these are two separate situations, okay? I'm definitely feeling like these are two totally different storylines. And listen, if they're not, they can be connected, but like a different aspect of your life. So while you're doing all of this really amazing good stuff and everything is working out, there's an underlying sadness and pain, and maybe from a missed opportunity, maybe because there was some deception with the seven of winter and the three of winter. Those are painful cards. Somebody could be spying on you through your social media. Like I said, these are like two totally different situations. Or it's like one aspect of your life is going really, really well. You're working hard on your business. You're healing. You're doing great. Maybe for like your HR is going to end up giving you a raise in the next few weeks if it hasn't already happened. They see that you're a go-getter, but behind the scenes, there could be some things that are going on, that are just under the surface. But it's like on the outside, you're portraying one aspect, but on the inside, your thoughts are in a completely different place. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Or this is two totally different situations. Maybe one set of you guys is going through the one that I was talking about up here, and somebody else is going through what pulled out down here. What's at the bottom of the deck? Princess of Summer. So a new relationship or an emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you could share your concerns with. So like I just did, I invited you guys to, be a part of this course that I'm running on Sunday. It might not even be just me. For some of you, it's like getting together with a friend. Maybe for some of you, you're getting together with a mentor, and you're going to be talking about some of the things that are very painful, some of the things that you went through, some of the lies that you were told. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It's like you could very well be dealing with the person up here who's very charismatic, somebody who is very wise, somebody who takes charge, somebody who's very powerful. And you're going to be taking on that energy because you're tired of sitting in this, self-deception. You're tired of missed opportunities. You're tired of, the painful programming that you have been indoctrinated into believing for yourself. So it is saying right here, reach out to others for comfort and love. And it says, find or be a mentor. So I feel like a lot of you guys are in, it's almost like this. In my line of work, people go, they want to heal. But then they go over to my website, they look at my prices and, oh, you're too expensive. Okay, but your Miss Me jeans that cost you $150 were not too expensive. Your Starbucks coffees every morning were not too expensive. All the things that actually don't make you feel any better mentally, emotionally, spiritually, not at all. In fact, if anything, you're just poisoning yourself. But you won't invest into your own mental, spiritual, and emotional health. But you're okay with going out and buying those new jeans, buying that brand new purse, going on these lavish vacations. But that's where it's off limits when it costs you $111 to sit down for 30 fucking minutes where we're going to hash out all kinds of shit in that 30 minutes. But that's where you draw the line, right? It's like really needing to kind of think about where is your priorities. And maybe you need to reevaluate that. Well, I need help, but If you can go to therapy and your insurance will pay for that, then do it. If you think that that will help. But it's like, a lot of people, they won't invest. They will not invest in something that's actually good for them because they don't see it as an investment. Yet they don't really look at the fact that they go out every day and they buy their fucking coffee every morning and their muffin or their bagel, go out to lunch every day, go buy alcohol. They'll stop by and get a beer. But how about, why don't you take all that money and put it into a piggy bank and put it towards something that's actually going to be beneficial for your mind, body, spirit, instead of poisoning yourself and numbing it out. Okay? So there's lots of opportunities. And I'm not even just talking about myself. Like, it was funny. I had a lady tell me one day, just recently, it was a couple weeks ago. She was like, man, I really want to get a reading with you, Peace. She was here on vacation. Okay, so imagine what she spent on an airplane ticket. Imagine that what she spent on all this other shit, getting her nails done, getting all this stuff done before she even got here, right? And then she was like, I would really love to get a reading with you, but, gosh, your prices. And I'm like, my prices? You got to think about all the time that I dedicated into my education, into leading by example, living the lifestyle, and it being tried and true in order for me to be able to come back out and share with you in a matter of 30 minutes all the tricks of the trade. But you just went and spent all this fucking money to go on a vacation, and that wasn't too much. But God forbid you spend it on your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And while she's telling me this, she's sitting there drinking. Priorities. What are your priorities? For some of you, you absolutely do need to reach out to a mentor because you're going through something where we think that we could just do it all by ourselves. But there are people that were sent here to help us, very powerful beings who are living, I don't live a life of luxury. You think that I make a whole shit ton of money doing what I'm doing? No. But I live out in the middle of nowhere, so my bills, are very minute because I live off grid. I don't pay for electricity. I don't pay for water. I hope that it rains, and I live off of solar. Again, priorities. Yeah. So it does talk right here. It says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. Like, I'm being kind about what I'm saying. Some of you guys need fucking help, but you're not willing to invest in yourself, but you're willing to invest. You're willing to invest in all the luxuries of life, except for the luxury of having a healthy mind, a healthy body, and a healthy spirit. So, however you guys want to, turn that around. That's why I feel like it's two different storylines. Very interesting reading. There's opportunities out there to help you. Reach out and grab them. And not even just with me. If you can, people think, oh, I can find someone cheaper. Well, you get what you pay for also. But you're not looking for the right answer. You're just looking for an answer. And, if it's cheaper, you think it's better. But you really do get what you pay for. So I'm going to leave that there, subject to interpretation. All this free information on social media, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, discard the rest. But we might not always be talking about your specific story. And it could go in a completely opposite, different way. That's why you guys really need to be getting yourself a personal reading instead of constantly following all these fucking readers, because you're just getting a jumbled up amount of information and trying to put things together and figure it all out. That's not how it goes. So you guys do what you got to do. In the meantime, I'm always here to help. I do hope you guys will join me for my vision board course. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. It's my first one, so I hope you guys will join me. And if you don't, hopefully you'll hit me up for the next one. So I will let you guys know. I think I'm gonna start doing new moon and full moon ceremonies. So if you guys are not signed up for my newsletter over on my website at thefootstepstopeace.com, it is free to sign up. Okay, I do send out emails and classes that I'm going to be teaching. So if you guys are interested in any of those, go sign up on the website. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.